Hello and welcome to Almost the Halfway Point. If you're looking ahead, you probably noticed that week 8, chapter 8 has a pretty light lab, and there is a really good reason for that. I want to share my screen and kind of go over your first project. Oh, here we go over your first project type lab activity, and that is our weather journal. So if we go to modules, we've made it through quite a bit. And due here with week 9 is what is called the weather journals. This is due on October 15th. After I make this video, there'll be a video you can link to here. And then I did give you the instructions in Word format. And I also made a little video weather journal during COVID, during an interesting weather week. Just want to walk you through the requirements for the weather journal. First, you need to start about 10 days ahead of the due date. So the due date for this one is October 15th. So you would need to start it by the October 5th at the latest. I would suggest starting it by October 1st. And the first thing you got to do is determine your forecast area. If you haven't been watching the National Weather Service site, that is a good place to start for that one. And then you need to use a website or some sort of weather app and record a 10-day forecast. And we're going to test that out and see how accurate the 10-day forecast is. Once you record your 10-day forecast, do not change it. Your 24-hour forecast will change from day to day, and we're going to compare that to the original 10-day forecast. And then for the next day, record your 24-hour forecast. It doesn't matter if you record it in the morning, afternoon, evening, just try to be somewhat consistent because those forecasts do change. And then you're going to record the daily weather at minimum, high, low temperatures, precipitation, humidity, wind, cloudy, sunny, etc. And then after 10 days, you're going to analyze your data, figure out high, low temperature, or consider your high and low temperatures within 5 degrees to be accurate. It is very probable for the temperature to be 92 degrees in one location and 20 miles away be 95 degrees. That's about the same. And then last, you need to write a 250 to 300 word reflection. In that reflection, you need to identify your local forecast office, the size of your office, discuss the accuracy of the 10-day and the 24-hour, and explain how the probability of precipitation is calculated. If it was predicted, was it accurate? And then discuss at least 3 things you learned while doing your weather journal. And then below, I made a sample table. You do not have to use this table. This is just an example. So you would record your 10-day forecast in this first column and then record your 24-hour forecast. So on that first one, the 10-day and the 24-hour should pretty much be the same. And then you need to record the actual weather. And below that is a rubric. If you're wondering how the points for this assignment is distributed. Again, this is our first kind of project-based assignment. And I just wanted to give you a heads up because you need to start it a minimum of 10 days in advance before the due date. As always, if you have any questions on this, please feel free to reach out to me.